Welcome to the Health and Life channel, your source for useful information about health and nutrition. Today, we will explore a crucial topic: 6 dangerous fruits that seniors should limit or avoid. We all know that fruits are rich in nutrients and offer many health benefits. However, some fruits may pose risks, especially for older adults, due to their high sugar content, strong acidity, or potential to interact with medications. If we're not careful, they can negatively affect blood pressure, blood sugar, kidneys, and the digestive system. So, what are these fruits? Let's find out together. The first fruit on the list that seniors should be cautious about is grapefruit. Although grapefruit contains a lot of vitamin C antioxidants and is beneficial for the immune system, it can cause serious side effects for some people, especially seniors who are taking medications. Microscope: why is grapefruit dangerous? Grapefruit contains a group of compounds called furanocoumarins. These substances can inhibit the CYP3A4 enzyme in the liver and small intestine, an enzyme that plays a vital role in drug metabolism. When this enzyme is inhibited, the medication we take will not be metabolized correctly. This can lead to 2 main risks. Pushpin 1. Increased drug levels in the blood. When drugs are not broken down correctly, the concentration of the drug in the blood can suddenly increase, causing the body to absorb too much of the active ingredient. This is especially dangerous with drugs such as checkmarked blood pressure medication, such as amlodipine. Nifedipine can cause excessive low blood pressure, dizziness, fainting. Checkmarked cholesterol-lowering medication. Checkmarked blood thinners, such as warfarin, leading to uncontrolled bleeding, increasing the risk of hemorrhagic stroke. Pushpin 2. Reduced drug effectiveness. Conversely, some other drugs need to be metabolized properly to take effect. If this process is interrupted, the drug may lose its effectiveness, making it difficult to control the condition well. For example, with some antiarrhythmic drugs, eating grapefruit can reduce the effectiveness of the drug, leading to the risk of dangerous arrhythmias. Green circle. So, what fruits can seniors replace grapefruit with? If you are taking medication to treat chronic diseases, avoid eating grapefruit or drinking grapefruit juice. Instead, you can choose safer citrus fruits, such as oranges or tangerines. However, you should still consult your doctor before changing your diet. Loudspeaker. Remember, although it is a nutritious fruit, grapefruit can become a double-edged sword for your health if not used properly. The second fruit is bananas. Bananas are one of the familiar fruits, loved by many people thanks to their natural sweetness and high nutritional value. However, for older adults, especially those with kidney disease or taking potassium-sparing diuretics, eating too many bananas can be dangerous to their health. Microscope. What substances do bananas contain? Bananas are a rich source of vitamin B6, vitamin C, fiber, and especially potassium. In 100 grams of bananas, it can contain 358 milligrams of potassium, a very important mineral that helps maintain stable blood pressure and supports the function of the heart and muscles. Although potassium is essential for the body, with older adults, excess potassium can lead to serious problems, especially when kidney function is impaired. Pushpin. Why is eating too many bananas dangerous? Keycap 1 causes hyperkalemia, high potassium, high risk for people with kidney disease. The kidneys are responsible for filtering and regulating potassium levels in the blood. However, when the kidneys weaken, the ability to remove potassium from the body decreases, causing potassium to accumulate in the blood and causing a condition called hyperkalemia. If the level of potassium in the blood is too high, patients may experience checkmark arrhythmias, slow heart rate, palpitations, even sudden cardiac arrest. Checkmark muscle weakness, numbness in the limbs, feeling tired, difficult to move. Checkmark nausea, shortness of breath, because potassium affects the nervous system and respiratory muscles. In particular, older adults with chronic kidney failure need to limit potassium-rich foods, including bananas, to avoid the risk of electrolyte disorders. Keycap 2 affects people taking potassium-sparing diuretics. Some older adults use potassium-sparing diuretics, such as spironolactone, a plurinon, to treat high blood pressure or heart failure. These drugs help the body retain potassium instead of excreting it in the urine. Therefore, if combined with eating a lot of bananas, the level of potassium in the blood can increase excessively, causing dangerous side effects such as arrhythmia and muscle weakness. Green circle. Can older adults eat bananas? Older adults can still eat bananas but need to control their consumption. If you have kidney problems or are taking potassium-sparing diuretics, you should choose fruits with less potassium such as checkmark apples. Helps supplement fiber without increasing potassium. Checkmark strawberries, blueberries, rich in antioxidants and have a lower potassium content than bananas. Checkmark grapes, provides water, vitamins without causing hyperkalemia. Bananas are good for health. But for older adults, eating too many bananas can be harmful, especially if you have kidney problems or are taking potassium-sparing diuretics. So, control your consumption and consult your doctor if necessary. The third fruit is dried fruit. Dried fruit is a popular snack, rich in fiber and vitamins. However, for older adults, this food can hide many health risks that few people pay attention to. Eating too many dried fruits can seriously affect blood sugar, weight and the respiratory system. Microscope. Nutritional composition of dried fruit. Dried fruit is essentially fresh fruit that has been dehydrated through the drying process. Due to the loss of water, the natural sugar and calorie content in the fruit will be concentrated, making them a very high energy source. For example, checkmark 100 grams of fresh grapes contains about 16 grams of sugar. But when dried into raisins, the sugar content can increase to more than 60 grams. Checkmark dates, dried apricots, dried plums all have high sugar content, which can quickly increase blood sugar. Pushpin. So why is dried fruit dangerous for older adults? Keycap 1 causes high blood sugar. Risk of diabetes. The high sugar content in dried fruit can suddenly increase blood sugar, which is dangerous for people with diabetes or pre-diabetes. When blood sugar is too high, the body may experience symptoms such as dizziness, fatigue, dry mouth, and even an increased risk of cardiovascular complications. Warning note: many types of dried fruit are also soaked in sugar or syrup to increase sweetness, increasing the risk of obesity and insulin resistance. Keycap 2 contains harmful preservatives, sulfites, to maintain color and prolong shelf life. Many types of dried fruit are supplemented with sulfites, a compound that can cause allergies, shortness of breath, and even respiratory irritation in sensitive people. Older adults with asthma or chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, should especially avoid products containing sulfites. Keycap 3 easy to gain weight in digestive disorders. Due to containing a lot of sugar and calories, eating too much dried fruit can cause older adults to gain weight quickly, increasing the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and arthritis. In addition, dried fruit has a high fiber content but lacks water, which can cause constipation or bloating if eaten too much. Pushpin. So what should older adults eat instead? If you like the sweetness of dried fruit, consider choosing fresh fruit with lower sugar content, such as checkmark strawberries, blueberries, rich in antioxidants, good for the heart. Checkmark pears, apples, lower sugar content, provide fiber to help with better digestion. Checkmark cucumbers, watermelons, contain a lot of water, making it easier for the body to absorb. Dried fruit can be an attractive snack, but older adults need to limit consumption to avoid the risk of diabetes, weight gain, and digestive problems. If you have underlying conditions such as diabetes or respiratory disease, check the food label to avoid harmful preservatives. The fourth fruit is unripe papaya. Papaya is a tropical fruit rich in nutrients, commonly used in many dishes and folk remedies. However, for older adults, especially those with digestive problems or are using anticoagulants, green papaya can cause many dangers to health. Microscope. Nutritional composition of green papaya. Unlike ripe papaya, green papaya contains high levels of latex and papain enzymes, which are two factors that can negatively affect health if consumed improperly. Pushpin. Why can green papaya be dangerous for older adults? Keycap 1 causes stomach irritation, affects the digestive system. Latex in green papaya contains papain enzyme, an enzyme that can break down proteins. When entering the stomach, Papain can irritate the stomach lining, increase acid secretion and lead to digestive problems such as bloating, indigestion, because papain enzyme can break down the protective lining of the stomach. Stimulates gastritis. Higher risk in people with gastritis or gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD. Causes strong intestinal contractions in people with sensitive digestive systems. Green papaya can cause abdominal pain or diarrhea. Key-cap-2 affects blood clotting, dangerous for people taking anticoagulants. Some studies show that green papaya can reduce blood clotting ability, which is especially dangerous for older adults who are using anticoagulants, such as warfarin. Aspirin. If you eat too much green papaya while taking this medicine, the risk of prolonged bleeding or internal bleeding will increase. Key-cap-3 risk of allergy, especially for people sensitive to latex. The latex in green papaya has a similar structure to latex from rubber trees. A common allergen. People with latex allergies may experience serious allergic reactions when eating green papaya, including rash, itching, swelling of the lips, tongue, difficulty breathing, anaphylactic shock in severe cases. Green circle. Can older adults eat papaya? Papaya is still a good fruit, but older adults should avoid eating green papaya to limit the above harms. Instead, if you love this fruit, choose ripe papaya, because the amount of latex is significantly reduced, less likely to cause stomach irritation. Easier to digest. Rich in vitamin C and beta-carotene. Supports the immune system and eyes. Does not affect blood clotting if used in moderation. Green papaya can irritate the digestive system, disrupt blood clotting and increase the risk of allergies. Older adults, especially those with stomach conditions or are taking anticoagulants, should avoid eating green papaya and only eat ripe papaya to ensure safety. The fifth fruit is lychee. Lychee is a tropical fruit with a distinctive sweetness, rich in vitamins and minerals. However, for older adults, especially those with diabetes or taking insulin, consuming too much lychee can lead to sudden hypoglycemia, which is dangerous to health. Lychee contains many important nutrients such as vitamin C, vitamin B, fiber and antioxidants. However, the most notable thing in lychee is its high natural sugar content and some compounds that can affect blood sugar. Pushpin. Why can lychee be dangerous for older adults? Key-cap-1 causes sudden hypoglycemia. Although lychee is sweet, it contains hypoglycin A and methylene cyclopropylglycine, MCPG, two compounds that can inhibit glucose production in the liver, especially when eaten on an empty stomach. This can lead to sudden hypoglycemia, causing symptoms such as dizziness, lightheadedness, cold sweats, trembling hands and feet, rapid heartbeat, fainting, even coma in severe cases. For older adults with diabetes or taking insulin, excessive hypoglycemia can be life-threatening. Key-cap-2 affects liver function. Some studies show that eating unripe lychee or eating too much lychee in a short period of time can affect liver function, reducing the ability to regulate blood sugar and causing metabolic disorders. Older adults with impaired liver function or with fatty liver disease, hepatitis need to be especially careful when eating lychee. Key-cap-3 risk of lychee toxicity syndrome. The phenomenon of lychee fever occurs when eating too many lychees, especially in the evening or on an empty stomach. When this happens, the body has a disorder of sugar metabolism, causing symptoms such as mouth ulcers, dry throat, acne, dehydration, high fever, headache, fatigue, children and older adults may experience fainting due to a too rapid drop in blood sugar. Green circle. Can older adults eat lychee? Older adults can still eat lychee but need to consume it in moderation. Do not eat too much at once. If you are at risk of hypoglycemia or have diabetes, choose safer fruits such as pears. Have a light sweetness but do not increase blood sugar suddenly. Peaches. Provide vitamins and fiber, helping to control blood sugar better. Apples. Less impact on blood sugar, rich in antioxidants. Lychee is a delicious and nutritious fruit, but older adults, especially those with diabetes, Should not eat too much to avoid the risk of sudden hypoglycemia and metabolic disorders. If you eat lychee, eat it after meals and do not eat it when hungry to ensure health safety. Finally, the sixth fruit is star fruit, carambola. Star fruit is a fruit with a distinctive flavor, both sweet and sour. Rich in vitamin C and antioxidants. However, few people know that star fruit can be toxic to the nervous system, especially in people with kidney disease. For older adults, the consumption of star fruit needs to be carefully considered to avoid serious harm to health. Star fruit contains a lot of vitamin C, fiber, potassium and antioxidants. However, the most concerning thing is that star fruit also contains a natural neurotoxin called caramboxin, which can seriously affect the nervous system, especially in people with kidney disease. Push-pin. Why can star fruit be dangerous for older adults? Keycap 1 causes neurotoxicity, affects the brain and central nervous system. Caramboxin in star fruit can have a negative impact on the nervous system, especially in people with impaired kidney function. When this toxin is not eliminated properly, it can accumulate in the body and cause symptoms such as checkmark, confusion, disorientation, checkmark, seizures, cramps, checkmark, even coma in severe cases. Many studies have recorded that eating only a small amount of star fruit can cause dangerous complications for kidney patients, including permanent brain damage. Keycap 2 toxins cannot be filtered by weakened kidneys. In healthy people, the kidneys can filter and eliminate toxins from food. However, in people with chronic kidney disease, kidney failure or undergoing hemodialysis, the ability to eliminate toxins is severely reduced. Therefore, when eating star fruit, the caramboxin toxin will remain in the blood longer, which can lead to neurotoxicity. Even just half a star fruit can cause symptoms of poisoning in people with kidney disease. Keycap 3 risk of electrolyte and blood pressure disorders. Star fruit contains a large amount of oxalate, oxalic acid, a compound that can cause kidney stones or worsen kidney failure. In addition, the amount of potassium in star fruit can affect blood pressure and heart rate, especially in older adults with high blood pressure or cardiovascular disease. Green circle. Can older adults eat star fruit? Older adults, especially those with kidney problems, should avoid star fruit completely. If you love tropical fruits, choose safer fruits, such as checkmark, apples, easy to digest, does not affect the kidneys. Checkmark, blueberries, strawberries, rich in antioxidants, good for the heart. Checkmark, pears, supports digestion and less impact on kidney function. Star fruit can cause serious harm to older adults, especially those with kidney disease. The neurotoxin in star fruit can lead to neurological disorders, seizures and coma if not eliminated properly. So, if you or a loved one has kidney problems, stay away from this fruit and choose safer ones. So, we have reviewed 6 dangerous fruits that older adults should limit or avoid. To protect your health, always choose food wisely and consult your doctor when necessary. As we have learned, some seemingly harmless fruits can hide risks to the health of older adults, especially those with underlying diseases such as diabetes, kidney failure or taking medication. However, this does not mean that we have to completely eliminate fruit from the diet. Checkmark. So what should older adults do to ensure their health when eating fruit? Keycap 1. Always consult your doctor before changing your diet. If you are taking medication or have health problems such as diabetes, kidney disease, high blood pressure, consult your doctor before adding or removing any fruit in your diet. Some fruits may interact with drugs, reducing or increasing the effectiveness of the drug, causing unwanted side effects. Keycap 2. Choose fruits wisely. Eat in moderation, instead of excessive abstinence or eating one type of fruit too much. Maintain diversity in your diet so that your body receives enough necessary nutrients. Prioritize fruits rich in fiber, low in sugar and good for the digestive system such as apples, pears, blueberries, strawberries. If you have special conditions, choose foods that are appropriate for your health condition. Keycap 3. Balance nutrition. Combine fruit with other healthy foods. Not only fruit, a balanced diet with enough protein, healthy fats and fiber will help the body maintain stable health. Combining fruit with other foods such as unsweetened yogurt, nuts or main meals can help control blood sugar and support better digestion. The health of older adults depends on daily food choices. Eat fruit scientifically. Choose wisely and always listen to your body. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to consult a nutritionist or doctor to have the most appropriate diet. Right finger, did you find this information helpful? If so, like and subscribe to the Health and Life channel to continue receiving valuable health advice. See you in the next videos. Bell check mark.